My Minecraft end dimension is pretty boring. I mean, it's looked like this for over 1300 days now, and since Mojang are too lazy to release an end update, I'll just do it myself. Also, Mojang, that was a joke. Wonder 21 is cool too. So we're gonna transform this entire island by building 8 new custom end biomes, a fully decorated end hub, brand new farms, and the most secure Minecraft prison. And considering the size of this project, I'm gonna break this down into 5 different phases. And phase 1, eradication. Because first we have to respawn the Ender Dragon 18 more times, which is going to require a grand total of 72 end crystals. And I unfortunately only have 1. But each end crystal requires 1 ghast tier, but I've only got 35 of those. So it looks like we're going to have to eradicate some ghasts first. No, pick it up. No! Alright, we are ready to do the 72 crystals. Time to send these goddamn Ender Dragons to extinction. Hey, first dragon down. Oh, he's perching. World record, surely? I ran out of beds. Okay, I just suck at this apparently. Whatever, just kill him normally. That was a dick shot. Can't lie. I feel a bit bad for that one. We have now unlocked all 20 end gateways, which totally didn't take me an hour and a half. And yeah, at some point I also threw my trident in the void. Did I just lose my trident? Surely that will come back, right? Surely. So now that phase 1 is complete, we can move on to phase 2, preparing the end island. Because this island is in no condition to be transformed at the moment. So to fix that, we're just going to blow a bunch of stuff up, because that makes a lot of sense, right? And I think the plan is to basically isolate this center bit as its own island. And there's only one thing that I'm going to use for this, and that is flying TNT machines. But I've only got 5 slime blocks to my name. And considering that the nearest swamp biome is 5,000 blocks away, I know the option but to build a slime farm. Alright, that's a good amount of balls. Let's give it a test. Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god. That guy actually just got sniped. The real test is if this thing goes back. Did I build this correctly? Ah, shit. Alright, boom. We've got ourselves a flying machine, baby. And now, it's montage time. Holy, there's so much destruction going on right now. Call me Oppenheimer, dude. Destroyer of the end. But now that the TNT has done all the dirty work, I've got to clean up this whole mess. Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make things look pretty. Yeah, I think the first thing I'm going to do is map out these 2 outer rings. But basically, these are like the outline for where the end island is going to be. So I've got to shave like all of these bits off. Which... oh my, it's going to take so long, man. Alright, this is looking super clean so far. Although you can kind of tell where I got a bit lazy and stopped texturing the wall. But hey, it's been like 5 hours, man. Cut me some slack. But now to finish this off, we gotta clean up this whole section. We gotta clean up this big old mess. And finally, this whole section. Alright, we have finally separated the end island. I can't lie, this is hella clean to look at. I can't stop flying around, man. And now, before we do any building, we gotta trap the Ender Dragon. Yep, I'm doing it as well. And it turns out it's actually pretty easy to do. Although this is totally not like the 4th time I'm trying this. But basically you gotta scaffold all the way up to Y200, and then you gotta place 12 endstone at these 12 coordinates. And now we can respawn the Ender Dragon as usual. Boom! And now we gotta destroy all the crystals except for 1, and now we just gotta wait for this guy to perch. I'm not a very good speedrunner, but that looks like a perch. So now we destroy that crystal, and now hopefully it should freeze. Would you look at that? Okay, now you can just do whatever you want. You can punch him in the balls, or I could do what the whole purpose of this was, and that is push the Ender Dragon into an end gateway. You know, just another normal day in hardcore, pushing endstone into a dragon's ass to get him into a portal. Just a regular Sunday, mate. So now he is teleported like way out there, so I think the game should now spawn a new dragon. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we gotta kill this guy. So now the portal is open again, which means we can now bring the other dragon back, and he should be there. Oh my god, what? So now it's gonna fly all the way back to the main island, so we can just follow along with this guy. This is kind of terrifying, I'm just flying into nothing. Hey, look at us together, man, how wholesome. Alright, now we gotta jump into the portal.
Nope, nope,
If he actually lets me, like, what the heck?
nope, nope.
Oh my... Bro, oh man, this guy's hitbox is messed up, man. I can't get in. Am I just gonna have to like fly into the portal? Alright, there we go. Now we should relog, and now we gotta make our way all the way back to the end. Okay, so this guy is just stuck here now, I'm pretty sure. So we should be able to just push him like wherever we want. But this is the point where I start to run into a lot of problems. Because for this build, I need to move this dragon. But get too close and he sends you into orbit. Push it to the side and it flies back to the middle. Push it upwards and it flies into space.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
So yeah, I was running out of options. But after many more attempts, I finally found the solution. And it was literally as simple as pushing the dragon one block at a time and leaving just one block underneath. So using this method, I've been able to move the dragon like 20 blocks up, and I swear to god, if this guy flies away after I've built a bunch of stuff and destroys everything, I'm gonna be pissed, man. But now we can move on to phase 4, completing the center island. And the plan is to have a giant shrine in the middle with the ender dragon trapped above it in a cage, which will be basically chained down to these obsidian pillars. And then around that we can have a bunch of village houses and maybe some walls as well to protect it. So first let's just flatten everything out a bit, and the plan is for this to be like the center point of it. So I'm gonna have like 4 staircases, I think, going up to like the center of this thing. Whoa, chill out, man. And now in these corner bits, we're gonna have like little end city buildings, I guess. So it's gonna be like 3 stories high and getting smaller each time. And I'll just add some more detail. We can put like walls in here. You can put these banners in the corners here. These are actually useful for something. And then I'm also just gonna add a bunch of cobwebs in here as well. So yeah, the style I'm going for is kind of like an abandoned end city kind of thing. Okay, that's looking pretty good so far. And now we've got a bunch of room in here as well to build a bunch of sorting systems. But now we can just make this place look a bit better and spawn proof all of it. So that means our temple is done now. And next, I plan to build a bunch of village houses around the temple. But soon after building them, I realized that it looked pretty bad. And there goes 3 hours of my life. So instead, we're still gonna build the walls, but down here we're gonna do like a glass fog effect. But of course, I'm basically out of sand. God damn it, man. So let's go collect more sand, man. And now we gotta wait for all this stuff to smelt. Cool. So all you gotta do is dig down 18 blocks and then place a glowstone, carpet on top, and your stained glass every 2 blocks. And voila, we now have this cool glass fog effect. Well, that took many hours, mainly because I had to build a whole ass guardian farm just to get sea lanterns, because glowstone is hella annoying to collect. And yeah, if you're gonna try this, use a jump boost 2 beacon, it makes life so much easier. But now to finish this off, we're just gonna build a bunch of paths in between all the entrances and stuff. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm getting sick of these goddamn dragon roars, man. Like, bro, just shut up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not cooking with this build today, man. I don't know what it is, but this just doesn't look very good. So I'm just gonna move on to building the walls, because that's gonna be easy, since I'm literally just gonna use the same design that I used in the nether, but with end blocks. How creative, I know. But just like the village houses before, after actually building the walls, I realized that it didn't look very good. Yeah, like I said, I was not cooking with this build. Not yet, at least. But as for the walls, I decided to go for a more simple approach. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. But now next, it's time to trap this dude right here. Ow. Okay, so first let's just push the dragon up a couple blocks. Oh my god. Why so aggressive, man? And now I think I'm gonna put an obsidian cage around the whole hitbox. Wait, why can I not place a block there? It's because it's too close to the hitbox? I can't place it there? Oh my god. Okay, we're going to extend every side by 1, which is kind of annoying because I've placed all the obsidian in now, so I've got to break all that. I'm definitely gonna get hit here, aren't I? Please don't do it. Oh, my god. Yeah, now we just put a bunch of iron bars in here for safety measures, you know. And now hopefully we should be able to place them on the roof as well. Okay, it looks like we can. Nice. Okay, now I have to place chains underneath as well, but I've kind of realized that I messed up because I built the... Ow! I built the obsidian box on the same level as that end stone, so now I've got to lower the whole thing by 1. Great, man, I've got to destroy all this obsidian again. Oh, unless I pull off a cheeky swap and swap the end stone with an iron bar. You know, like that scene in Indiana Jones where he swaps the treasure with like a bag of sand. I'm not even gonna risk it, mate. Alright, we have now built the most secure Minecraft prison that the Ender Dragon can't even escape from. Now we gotta chain this dragon to these obsidian pillars. I feel like this is going to be very scuffed because it's all going to be diagonal, but let's see what we can do. Okay, well, chains are very difficult to do, especially diagonally, but I think something like that looks okay, I guess. So now we just got to do one to connect to each of these towers. Alright, there we go. The dragon is now caged and chained down as well. Let's drag it into some weird stuff, but hey, I'm not gonna judge, man. Oh yeah, I just realized we haven't actually named this dragon yet. Top comment can decide what I name this dragon. But now the last thing I want to do is put beacons into all of these corners here. So I think this should work, right? Please power, yes. All right, nice. And damn, those beacons actually look pretty cool as well. But yeah, I'd say that the middle island is now done, but that means it's time to start working on the outer island. And my plan for this bit is to build a bunch of biomes, but I'm not going to build the regular overworld biomes like everybody and their grandma has done. No, instead I'm going to create 8 new custom end biomes. And my inspiration for this actually comes from a video that I did a very long time ago, I think over 2 years ago now, which is this one right here. I survived 100 days of hardcore in realistic Minecraft, and in that video I was using the Better End mod, which adds a bunch of new end biomes, and that is what I plan to recreate. But to build these, I'm going to need a ton of colored concrete, and I think the best way for us to get all those blocks is to build a block duper. And that looks like it's working. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we got concrete coming in like it's nobody's business. All right, so first I have to build the outer ring for this thing. This is gonna give me goddamn arthritis, but for the content, something about circles, man, they're so nice to look at. I guess it's because we're just not used to seeing them in Minecraft. Also, now that I look at this area, I feel like this is too small. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna expand this. I feel like this is too small. Oh my god. Lads, just chill out. Okay, this outer bit is now 207 blocks long. I feel like I made a bit of a mistake with the size of this thing, but you know what? Go big or go home. And I'm set on my ass at home, so let's check how much concrete we have as well. And oh my god, this is an absolute mess. But we don't need this concrete just yet, because first we've got to shave off all of these outer bits, and I already know that this is probably going to take me the rest of the day, isn't it? Well, this is going to be fun.
5 hours of mining endstone later.
So now it's time to start working on our 8 biomes, and I'm going to start off pretty simple with the End Plains biome, and this is where we're going to build all the village houses that I planned, which was actually a suggestion from one of you guys, so shout out to you, and shout out to this legend right here. And while I'm at it, shout out to the rest of you legends supporting the videos. And now we can just add some paths. We can make the buildings look a bit more abandoned by adding some cobwebs and just breaking some of them, I guess. We can put some chorus fruits in here. We can put some trees in here. And now right here to finish this off, we'll create a little shrine sort of thing. And we can just have a beacon in the middle right there. But now I'd say that our End Plains biome is complete. So now we can work on transforming this area, which is going to be our Lantern Woods. So I think the plan is to build a bunch of tree stumps first, and then we're just going to spam a bunch of colored blocks up top, and hopefully it doesn't look absolutely dog. Yeah, that looks pretty dog. So dog, it's barking. Get it? Because dogs bark and it's a tree with bark. Sorry, that was terrible. And yeah, we just gotta build a bunch more trees in this entire area. Okay, but why does this actually look kind of good? And it looks even better with shades on as well, like oh my. But now it's time to move on to the next area, which I'm gonna call the Shroomland, because basically we're just gonna be building a bunch of these mushroom looking things. I don't really know how to describe them. And now before you say anything about how they look, allow me to add some more details in. So first, let's collect a bunch of coral. And now we can go ahead and add these onto the sea lanterns. They unfortunately do die, but I think it still adds to it anyways. And now obviously we gotta work on the ground as well, because we can't have it just looking like this. So, you know, we'll just add a bunch of concrete powders in here. We got light blue and cyan. And then in here we can go ahead and put a little pond, I guess. And now next we can just add a bunch of weeping vines in as well. And then we can replace some of these concrete blocks with the blue netherrack blocks. And that means we can place these warped roots on here as well. Yeah, that is looking a lot more polished. And once again, with shades, it looks like incredible, dude. Like, oh my, look how good that looks, man. But now moving on to this section, which I'm gonna call the end groves. I've decided to go a bit lazy with this one, so I feel like this build is in some dire need of some green. So we're gonna use a bunch of grass, green, and lime concrete. And then I'm gonna add a bunch of these mangrove sapling things, and we're just gonna plant these absolutely everywhere. And then I think what I'll do is just add some bodies of water into the middle. And once again, all these endermen just think it's acceptable to have a goddamn party right where I want to build. Like, come on, man. And yeah, I think that completes our end grove. Like I said, I'm going lazy with this one. But now you may have noticed that I've built a sort of beach on this end here. And that's because this area right here is going to be our end ocean. So for this, we're going to need a ton of sand, which luckily I do have. And now, of course, we'll wait for all this stuff to smelt. Okay, so first what I'll do is just build the bottom layer of it, and now we just gotta build up all of these blue stained walls. This is gonna take a while. And now we just need to add all the water. We are finally safe from all the endermen. They can't even get to me if they wanted to. Get out of here, man. But we're gonna make this place look a bit more interesting. So let's go ahead and add a bunch of coral in here. And now let's build a massive version of every single coral type. And I think to change it up in this area, we'll just build like a couple rocks or something. But to make this place more lively, let's just get a bunch of fish in here as well. Ow, goddamn puffer fish, man. And now the last thing I want to add is a enderman farm down here somewhere, because I think since we have so much water, we might be able to create an enderman farm like right here, because endermen can't spawn nearby. And also because these endermen have annoyed the hell out of me during this project. You see, why do you have to walk right where I'm about to place a block, you stupid enderman? You as well? Oh my god, man. Why is this enderman like following me, man? Just stop stalking me, bro. Are you serious, mate? Get out the way. So let's see. If I build this like here, right? Is this far enough away to get good spawning rates? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This enderman farm is kind of slow, dude. Yeah, there's like 3 endermen on that platform, dude. This is definitely not far enough. So yeah, we'll just take the L on this one and we'll move on to the next biome section, which is gonna be the wasteland. And this biome is gonna be kind of basic as well, because I think the ground is just gonna be mostly endstone, but we'll add some like streaks of sand and sandstone in here. But next I'm gonna add a huge dragon skeleton that I found online, because we all know what happens when I try to design dragons myself. But this means I need to collect 1,428 bone blocks. Let's go kill some wither skeletons, man. Alright, there's definitely enough. So now let's just get to building this dragon skeleton. Alright, that's looking pretty good. But now we can just add some obsidian pillars in here. And yeah, I think that completes our end wasteland. Which means we've got 2 biomes left to create. And this one right here is going to be our forest. Wait. Chorus Forest. So we'll just follow the same structure that we've been using. We will build all the tree stumps first, and then just add the absolute cluster of blocks, and hopefully it turns out alright. You guys are wondering why this video is taking so long? Blame these trees, man. They take way too long to build. Also the fact that I couldn't record for about 2 weeks. But anyways, for the floor here, I think I'm just gonna go all purple because we're feeling a bit funky today, mate. And we will add some magenta blotches in. And then maybe some end rods, because to be honest I don't really know what else we can put here. We can't really put any plants in this biome. And then maybe a couple of chorus fruits in here as well. I think the trees could also do with some light, but as far as I know there's no purple light sources, unless there are, but you guys can let me know. And yeah, I think that is the chorus forest complete, which means we have just one biome left to complete, which I think I'm gonna call the Honeyland, because we haven't used yellow yet, and I do want to build a bee farm in this section. And these trees are going to look very different to the ones we've made so far. And you know what, to change it up a bit, let's do the floor first, because I've got some new stuff that I want to build, like maybe a cave system kind of thing. Why I did not choose this cave to be in the spot where there's actually open area, I do not know, because now I've got to break all this endstone. Listen, we don't do things smart over here, alright, there's our cheeky little cave bit done. And yeah, now let's fill in the rest of the ground as well. Out the way, please get out the way. And next, let's build our honey farm, which is going to be inside a giant bee. So let's go find a bee in the wild real quick. Oh, a bee, yes. Now stay very still so I can scan you. Alright, now that we've got the blueprint, we can collect all the materials we need to build this thing. So let's start building this bee. Alright, there's our like 3D bee pixel art. That actually looks hella nice, man. So now we should have enough space to build this bee farm in here, although it's going to be a bit small. Okay, there we go. The bee farm is complete. And yeah, that means we can finish off all the trees in this biome. But now I've got a bit of a problem, because since all this ground is concrete, I can't put any plants in here. So instead, I think I'm going to try this. So maybe by covering up some water with carpets, we can place a wheat seed.
Huh?
Okay, apparently I can't place one there. That is just great. Wait, is this actually a thing? You can't place wheat in the end? Okay, hold on a second. Apparently it's because of light levels that you can place wheat. Oh, now we can plant wheat. Alright. Well, we can spam a bunch of this, because at least this yellow color kind of covers the dirt. But yeah, now that we've finished this biome, we've now completed all 8 of the custom biomes that I wanted to build. But we are not done just yet, because the last thing I want to do is just change the edge of this inner biome to be the same color as the biome it is closest to. So it will kind of look like the outer biomes are trickling into this middle island. And there we go. We have now fully upgraded our end island by turning it into a giant pizza. But there is of course some final details I want to add to take this transformation to the next level. So first, since the ocean biome is looking kind of plain, I decided to add an end ship and expand the large corals. Then, to add to the end theme, I decided to swap all the iron bars in the dragon cage to end rods. And next, I added some more plants to every biome, made the ground colors sink deeper into the end island, and finally added these upgrade versions of the small end islands in between our 2 main islands. Alright, I think I'm finally done with this transformation. It only took me 350 days, but you know. Oh yeah, I've now also mined over 100,000 end stone. Yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions on like things you'd like to see me add to this build, then feel free to let me know in the comments. And yeah, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss the next episode, because yeah, something is going on behind that closed door. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.